Hello everybody and welcome, Black Shadow here to another episode of Company of Heroes. This time we are playing Eastern Front campaign. As you can see, well, this is it. Stormy map, uh, Russian or rather Soviet units like Strelki, one of the most basic, and the conscripts, and as you can see some of them don't even have weapon on them, so that's, historical accuracy. And of course we can call every command tree can call conscripts from the beginning, which are probably one of the most basic and worst infantry in terms of skill. Like you probably don't want to use them all that much in the late game. Although they cost manpower, it doesn't say use they use popcav, so that might be interesting. And all in all, I just want to say that basically, even though I didn't spend that much time with this mod, you really need to respect the amount of work these guys put into basically creating the entire faction from the very start. As it was with Blitzkrieg, that basically, well, you already had this faction, they just simply revitalized the gameplay, they really expanded the command trees. Here, basically everything's new. Every unit, every building, as you can see, for example, they also build outposts, and they can put somebody here. It's similar to American or British building, I don't remember. That now I need to find one that it's not upgraded. Yeah. As you can see, like for example, this building can be upgraded, and our army can be reinforced as needed, so they don't need to be retreated back to the base. And as you can see, completely new buildings to build our units. Not like in Blitzkrieg mode, there is no limit to certain type of units. So if you are playing PopCap with unlimited Annihilate with unlimited PopCap, then, well, you can spam a lot of snipers. Basically, as you can see, most of the buildings are the same. This one is just very close resemblance to American tank building. But as you can see, even before you can build tanks, you need to first of all unlock them. Also, even if you are playing this mod, you can still have battles with like American, British, this faction, and the Panzer this faction still exist. Like on this side we have Soviet, on the other is Oster faction. And because I'm playing with only one AI and on normal difficulty, well, they are not attacking too much. So I'm just calmly explaining what the hell is going on and what is like showing how this works. Of course, there are limits, certain limits. For example, you can only have one command squad, only one officer available. I don't know if this is like if you have bigger maps, you can call in more officers. I guess not. Yeah, we have snipers and all of that jazz. And yeah. So, I think that covers the most basics, so let's jump straight into the command tree selection. As you can see, we have propaganda war strategy, which is basically like defensive doctrine from Wehrmacht, urban combat strategy, which is like very heavy infantry, like infantry company from American forces, and breakthrough assault, meaning like full offensive command tree. And just really we can go from left to right. I don't really care that much. So we go with propaganda war strategy. As you can see, the command trees are not that expanded, so yeah, it kinda sucks. But on the other hand, I understand that not everyone wants to have like a lot of unlockables in command tree. And yeah, these mortars, even though they are most like basic unit that you can have from the very beginning, they really have nice firepower. The explosions from them are huge. So let's see what we get from political warfare from left. We can call in, interestingly enough, naval forces, which is, I bet, active ability. Yep, we can call them here. Of course, you need to wait for a few seconds before they appear, and then recharge time, half a minute. This is the squad. We can upgrade them with LMG 2 times. And really, these units are made very nicely. That's my opinion. Okay, continuing. This is very interesting. I know that you can just achieve that having a trainer, as I'm playing to just show you the things, but when this ability is active, your units cannot die. They still take damage, but they won't die from small arms fire. Of course, if they are attacked by armored units, artillery, or grenades, they still die, which is understandable. I consider this like a barbarian rage from Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, very interesting. And of course, as always with every defensive doctrine, one of my favorite, we can call in Katyusha rockets, and might as well call them in the middle. And as you can see, they maybe not cost a lot of manpower, but the pop cap for that is huge. And also, as you can see, and we can call 2 of them. And also, as you can see, the overall like manpower rate isn't that high. But they basically act somewhat like a Calliope. And of course, on the small map, they have like just silly range. I guess like on the medium or large maps, you need to put them forward to have the enemy base in range. Something along the lines. So let's just throw a test and let me show you. Yep, beautiful power of Katyushas. Well, maybe they are not that fancy and good, but still. Okay, let us continue. And yeah, you can call quite few of those, assuming you have PopCap and whatnot. So really, it depends on what is the setting of your game. You can go wild with this doctrine, I guess. Now, go to the right. We can call in typical commissar. As you might guess, in real life for Dota 2, there are also commissars. Like if somebody wanted to retreat, then they just executed them. And let's see. Yep, there's another active ability, which costs, surprisingly enough, it costs only. And as you can see, we are adding them on the field. Yeah, there are not even conscripts that I consider penal battalion, Strafnile troops. But they have, of course, some of them still don't have rifles, but well, it's a plus. Really fun and interesting upgrade idea, at least in my opinion. Well then, let us continue. Another one. We can get these 2 anti-tank guns, which means that basically, for example, these guns, which we already built, they can be upgraded. And they are better against medium and heavy tanks. So this is an upgrade for you like in the middle or late game. I would consider it that in that way. And okay, and let's check like maybe the second. Yep, interesting, only 3 available and we called 4 of those. Okay, never mind. And last but not least, we can unleash God of War. Dozens of artillery batteries redirect fire to my sector, unleashing hell on a very large area of the map. I don't think this is the one-time only ability, but of course it costs a lot. But I guess it's just great to like annihilate the enemy attackers. Okay, so 2 penal battalions, 2 conscripts, and yeah, that basically would be everything considering this particular commentary. And this is like, I think, like a type of upgrade for them, that if they kill something they get that. Or maybe this is the cover from something else. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, let's check. Okay, so this is the area, and it doesn't seem you can use it on enemy base. Understandable, because otherwise it might have been just abused, and yeah, you cannot use it on area you cannot see. Yeah, and you can hear the artillery incoming. You can see the like, yeah, this is God of War, straight up, and you can see of course the recharge time is very huge. So if you put that on attacking enemy, they are effectively fucked completely. Interesting, they are in range. Let's call in one last barrage and then we can just like 4 Katyushas, they are just bloody amazing. I think I can deal with other things from overall mods, overall things from this mod in the next videos, for example. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, consider clicking the like button, leaving a comment or subscribing. If not, I hope you didn't waste any time here and you will swing by in the near future. I see you guys next time. Bye bye.